It's repair day. The reason why will become apparent in just a minute. Guys, we ain't working today. As I said, we're having to do a repair, and I'll make it abundantly clear why in just a minute. Nate's hooking up the trailer so I can move it and get this repair done. Alright guys, let me show you what we're dealing with here. But before I do, a little bit of backstory.
Literally.
Have you ever injured yourself and the first thing you try to do is...
That's what I heard.
The first thing you try to do is figure out, what did I do? How did this happen? Well, I have spent the last 2 weeks with a knot in my shoulder. I'm not going to make this long. But then it radiated to my back, and I have been massaging and applying heat and all this kind of stuff, trying to get that knot out of my shoulder, only for it to radiate to my back. Well, it dawned on me last night. Today is Monday. It is September, what is the date, Nate? September 22nd. We were on the way to get ourselves some supper last night. Nate wanted Mexican food, so we went and got some Mexican food. Well, it dawned on me last night what has happened, and I'm going to show you that now. Over the last, I don't know, when did this break, Nate?
Will you please stop saying stuff that rhymes with Nate before you say Nate?
It probably...
What's the date, Nate? When did it break, Nate?
It broke probably a month and a half ago, and we just have not had time to stop and do the repair on this. And what this is the cable that goes up in this gorilla lift and runs up in here and connects to the spring. Well, there's the spring, the ends of the springs right there. And here's the new cables. I bought these on Amazon. These are nylon coated, and I will leave a link in the description box below. But I am absolutely miserable. If I cough, I have to hold my rib cage on the left side to support it, because that muscle, I don't know what you call it. I have no clue, and that's not important. But that muscle hurts so bad. Now we're sitting here trying to do a repair, and you're doing that. You're going to get hurt, and both of us is going to be out of work. And yes, sorry if you took that as fussing at my son, but that's what I was doing. He's 20 years old. He's got to learn to use his noggin. But anyway, we're going to set up. We're going to get this.
Other than running into walls.
Yeah, we're going to get set up. We're going to get this repair done. I'm not going to do a lot of explaining. I'm going to let you just watch us do it, and if there's something I feel like needs to be explained, I'll explain it.
For those of you that are just now watching and didn't like that, fussing at each other, brace yourself.
Well, I don't fuss at him a lot. He'll have to admit, I don't fuss at him a lot.
It's playful banter, but still.
Yeah. Guys, the thing is, my channel is unique, and I've never said this before, but I believe it bears saying now. Our channel is very unique. You have a lot of husband and wife teams out there. You have a lot of people out there doing stuff for free, like Owl's Blades, and there's another team out there that does stuff for free, and I can't remember what the channel is. But anyway, that's their niche. Well, me and Nate are a unique pair because we're father and son, and that is our... Huh? Oh yeah, I greased it. That is now. Well, hold on, Nate. Don't do that. Don't do it just yet. I want to shut on.
I'm not gonna. I was just getting that one.
That is our that is our niche on our channel. We are one of the only father and son teams that I know of on YouTube, and we work great together, and we get along very, very well. So,
teams, 'cause Gentry and Sons
yeah,
is
exactly, lawn care team. I mean,
but that's trucking though.
yeah, you have Gentry and Sons Trucking, and I'll tag Tim Gentry in this video in the description. And you have Miller Transport. That's a father and daughter team. They do trucking also, and I'll tag her in the description box. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is we feel like that we have something unique that we can offer to people, and we have fun. We get crazy with each other, but from time to time, wisdom has to kind of instruct age. And I was the same way with my dad. My dad was a truck driver for 52 years. When he trained me, he stepped in the role of teacher just as much as father. So anyway, that's that. Let's get set up and we'll get this going. Now, what I wanted Nate to show you, what I wanted him to wait for, was I want you to see, with just having one working gorilla lift. Let me get it in the shot first. One working gorilla lift. Come here, Nate.
Hang on.
Boy, what are you doing?
I see something on the trailer that needs to be corrected immediately.
Immediately. Harumph.
I ain't joking.
Guys, we'll be back in a second. Tick. Talk. What needs to be repaired? Watch how fast this thing drops, guys. And oh, good eye. Now, this gate is what caused me to pull a muscle in my back. The reason why is because you saw how fast that thing fell with just one gorilla lift. Now, this does have factory spring assist, but them things right there ain't worth a flip. These things are what really help. But the reason why I pulled a muscle is, here, Nate, hold the camera.
I can't see what I'm aiming at.
Well, just do the best you can.
A second ago, I was aiming at me and didn't even realize it. You'll see that on the video editor.
You're supposed to lean like bend like this and pick up. Well, when you get in a hurry, you don't think, hey, I need to lift with my legs. And I just been kind of bending like this and then leaning over and picking up. Well, this gate weighs over 300 pounds.
And with only one of those things to help you,
it
don't take much of the weight off, does it?
No. And that's why I pulled a muscle in my back. Now, I'm on painkillers, yes. But I've got to be smart. And so this is our light week.
Better to fix what caused the problem instead of trying to fight the problem without fixing the root.
Yeah, and this is our light week, so we're going to use today, because it's nice and pretty. We're supposed to get some rain later in the week, and then it's supposed to get hot, so hopefully that will extend our cutting season some. But while we have the time, we're going to get this repair done so this doesn't happen to Nate. So there we go. We're going to get set up. We're going to get going. Guys, I have a lot of people comment that I talk a lot. I talk too much. Well, that might be true, but I would rather you listen to me talk than you have to read a bunch of stuff that I put explaining what I'm doing on the screen and miss what I'm actually doing. So there that is. The first thing you've got to do to get this done, you got to pull this clip, and it's very easy to do like that, and you pull this pin. Now, normally, you would have to unhook the tailgate from it because there'd be pressure on the spring. Well, being that it's broke, there's no pressure on the spring. But what you do have to do is, bring me that strap, Nate.
Finally.
You have to hook something around the springs to keep, no, it's got to go through both of them, son.
Oh, I didn't know there was
Yeah.
one.
No, there's two of them. It's got to go through both spring heads, if you can get it through both. There we go. And then you don't put any pressure on it. You just tie it off. Tie it off right there to the green guard. I mean the there you go. And then once you get ready to attach the cable, you can don't pull it out. You can use the strap to let it go in there. That way you've got something.
That ain't going nowhere.
Yeah, you've got something connected to it, so it don't shoot out, and you have to try to force feed it back in. You can just pull it back through like that. So now,
no, sir.
What?
No, sir.
What?
Wasp trying to build a nest on the arm of the.
Oh yeah, I see him. Heck no. Where's he at? Where'd he go? Why didn't you get the wasp spray and just kill it?
I didn't know where it is.
It's sitting right there on the fender of that little trailer over there.
That was funny. I channeled Harry Hog there for a second.
Yeah, you did.
No, sir.
Guys, if you're wondering what this right here is, watch out now. If you're wondering what this is right here, well,
It's hillbilly.
No, don't steal my thunder. We were having a
crowd inside.
We were having a hard time keeping the camera cool. Well, you've heard that Jesus was conceived through immaculate conception. Well, this is a immaculate contraption.
His brain, I don't know how it works. He don't know how mine works.
My dad was an engineer before his time, and I kind of channeled it.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your wording. Virgin Mary didn't have an umbrella.
But all it is it's
just an umbrella.
It's a $7 umbrella.
You said you weren't going to talk any more than necessary. You didn't say nothing about me, but you're stealing all the talking.
Well, hurry up.
You're claiming my time. It's just a cheap umbrella.
This isn't Congress.
It's just a cheap umbrella with two clamps to hold it onto the tripod.
$7 at Dollar General, and $1.50 each at Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight.
And at the end of the video, I'll show you how I did it.
The Harbor Freight.
Yeah.
Okay, let me set it up here. You keep talking, I'm just going to set it up.
Now, the next thing you have to do, you have to remove these rollers because the spring won't come through these rollers. So,
don't mind me, guys. Don't mind me. Ow! Whoa!
Mind him, guys.
Okay, wait a minute.
I've seen a lot of people on YouTube using these fancy tools to get these things loose. All you need is a long enough fingernail and some pressure. Now this one's going to make a liar out of it. There we go. Well, no, there we don't go. Got it. We don't got it.
Okay, I think that's good.
Well, I am going to have a flat tip screwdriver to get that one, unless you can peel it off there, because I can't get it.
Peel what?
I ain't believing you did that. Over here baking biscuits, Float Dizzle. That thing right there, that ring, has to go.
Whoa. Washer.
Yeah, I need that. Has to come off of that thing and then pull it back this way. And then pull these pins.
And that roller went inside. Alright, see if you can fish that roller out. Yeah, that's the only time I've gotten a fish landed that fast.
Now, you put your rollers somewhere where they won't roll away and get lost. Alright.
Put them on anti-rollers.
Now, we've got to find a way. Let me look up in there. Oh Lord. We're going to have to push it out. So let me loosen this up. Go get that brush you just had.
Oh, you.
Now you're fixing to see, guys, where this strap comes into play. All right. Now I want to get the spring stuck out about that far beyond the end of that. Got it? All right, that's good. Now, you got to get this cut off. Well, the quickest way to do it is with a grinder, and that's what we're going to do now. Let me get the grinder. Got power. Ain't got no power. Hold up, guys. Didn't have to cut it one time. Now we spread that and get it apart. Quick and easy. The next thing we're gonna have to do is we're going to have to take this bolt out to get the cable connected to it. I'm not going to do that on camera, but that's what we're going to do. I'll show you the result after we get through. Guys, as you can see, we've got it loose from the trailer, and here's the bolt. Now, you can cut this just like we did the other side, and the reason I didn't, and the reason I say you can, is because this kit comes with these boltable rings that you can use to connect to this and not take it loose.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
That doesn't get wide enough to go around that bolt. That's
yeah,
as
but
far
look,
out as
look,
it goes.
look. So will the bolt go through it though? Aha, Kimosabi. But anyway,
What'd you call me?
Kimosabi, it means friend in Indian or in Native American language. But anyway, I didn't want to do that. I want to keep this cable as short as possible, and you've got to have one to connect it to the this end of the spring, and I didn't want to have to do it here too. Like I said, I want to keep that.
There isn't one on both ends. I just took one off one end, but it doesn't have one on both ends.
But anyway, we're going to take this loose. We're going to put a new cable on it, and then we're going to put it back on.
Are we sure that's the right length?
Yes. See? I mean, you think about what broke off. Yeah. So anyway, out with the old. Put that back on there like that. It goes on the inside, on the outside where the tailgate is. Oh, the tailgate rail. And you put this one back on. I got my neck band today. It's kind of warm today. Not for that for the bugs. Yeah, keep the bugs in my ear. Yeah, let's keep them away. And you put the washer back on there. Stick it back on. Put another washer on. You run it down and tighten it up. We'll be right back, guys.
I'm gonna let Nate handle this part.
I'm gonna let late.
Yeah. All right. Explain what you're doing.
Schmick neck with late. I'm sticking it on. Well, I don't know, am I?
No, you got to put it in both.
I know, but it didn't want to go.
Now, we got to find a wrench to really tighten that thing up. See what size that is. It looks.
No, you don't have to tighten it up.
What do you mean you don't have to tighten
it? It has a stopper. It tightens. It tightens to one point, but then you can't get it any tighter.
Well,
because it's got a stopper ring.
You will with a wrench.
No, you won't. It's got a stopper ring on it.
Just trust me, son. This ain't my first rodeo. All right, you do it like that.
See? Stopper ring.
It's
not getting any tighter.
Yeah, it is. It turned. I felt it.
Oh!
I felt a disturbance.
Lord have mercy.
Mm-hmm.
Pee-wee dead, y'all.
All right, now, pull it through.
Now, I'd have a lot less room this way without rubbing the side, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around here use some leverage at the same time so I can pull it this way.
Hope. You gotta go slow now, Hope. Take the tension off. There you go. Because the tailgate is up, there's no tension on it. And it's about the right place. Now, before we go any further, let's get these rollers put back on so we don't forget that. We'll show you that in a minute, guys. Now, take that big one right there.
Oh, there it is.
And you gotta put it through both of those springs in order to have tension on both of them. Like this. But it's gotta go through both, and it's gonna be a fight. I'm gonna do it this way, see if I can. You're in the shot of the camera, son. You might have to have, hold on. I'll have to have it later. Yeah, you probably have to do one at a time. Daggone, we're almost out of trimmer spring. I just noticed that. Can you not feed it through there?
I can't.
Being cantankerous. Actually, you're supposed to have a washer on that thing. Now, I'm trying to find a washer. I thought I laid it right there, but I don't see it.
Don't matter.
Well, yeah, it does too. You don't want that. There's the spring right there, but where's see how there's a washer on it? But I don't guess it matters because there's not one.
Look,
There's
there's barely gonna be enough room for the.
Yeah. Well, that's this thing. It's supposed to be tight. It's not supposed to be loose where that spring will dangle around. Here, hold on. Let me do this. Hold on. Let me do this.
I'm gonna do it outside the.
You can't.
I'm gonna do it outside to see how I need to do it.
Hold on. Let's see if I can. Hold on. Where's the channel locks? Here we go. All right, now I'm gonna hold that small spring. You take this and see if you can pry that thing around him. Don't know if this will work, but we're gonna try it. All right. Let's see if you can pry it around him.
No, because that top one's going to lift up too.
No, it's got to go through there.
I know. I'm just saying we gotta get that. Quit! It was working before. You just gotta grab the top one with that one right there with the channel locks too.
No, where's the can? Let me try it. I've done this before. See, what you don't want to do is get that little
What you're not gonna do?
Yeah, what you don't want to do is get that little one up inside that big one where you can't reach it. Almost had it. We got. Hold on, guys. You almost got it.
No, they're no. I do have it. They're both. They're in. It's in both of them.
Now you got to get the hole lined up. Ho. You push from the inside. Oh, out here, in here. Let me. Oh, you tick turd. There we go.
Come on. Oh.
That's it. What?
What was it Lily Von Tripp said? Dang it, I'm exhausted.
All right, we are done.
Well, that's out with the strap.
Now you
That
get
went
to
farther than I thought.
now
it would.
you get to dig it out of the grapevine. Okay, guys.
I'm used to talking to a grapevine.
All right, guys, we are done. This repair was actually simpler than I thought it would be.
We got grapes.
I know we do. I've been eating them.
And you didn't tell anyone.
You know it's a grapevine. You know I eat off of it every year.
I didn't know we had grapes yet, though.
We always have grapes in September. I know they're good. Let's show them what it's like now dropping the tailgate. Come on. He's steady eating grapes.
Yeah.
Now just pull the pin and what I want in.
At the wrong end.
Okay, just drop the tailgate, son. You see there? It don't even make it to the ground. That's what it's supposed to do. And you just push it on further down with your foot. Now, the cool thing about Gorilla lifts is you can get spare parts like these rollers on Amazon. Now I'm gonna use the box of these I've got. I think I've got. Well, the thing just broke. on camera. All right, guys, we got the mishap resolved. Let me explain what happened. I had read somewhere, I might be a little bit close to the camera, I had read somewhere that one side of these things is crimped pretty good. The other side, as you can see, well, let me show you this one. You see those dents? That lets you know it's crimped really, really strong. Well, this side is not like that. And I had read, and this is my bad, this is on me. I had read somewhere that these things, you have to hammer the living crap out of them to make them hold as strong as these do, this side does, and I forgot. I left a review on Amazon just now stating that if you buy these, they're great cables. I mean, they're smooth, they're big, they're strong, and they're more than enough to hold that gate up, or lift it up rather. But the one thing you have to do is you have to hammer these clasps in order to make them as strong as these. Now let me show you what I mean. This is the factory one, and it is basically a barrel that has the cable buried inside of it. This over here is designed different. Now it's under pressure. I'm not going to get close to it. It's been like this now for almost an hour and it has not give way. But before I get close to it, I'm going to lift the gate up and then I'll show it to you. But I wanted you to see, because you didn't get a good shot of it last time, or earlier rather. But I'm going to lift it up with 2 fingers. 2. And see, you just lift it up, and that's a 300-pound gate. And you saw how easy it was for me to lift it up. Now, that this thing is not under pressure, you can see where I hammered the living daylights out of that side and that side alike, and it has not come loose. Again, that was on me. That was my fault. But anyway, I hope you got some pleasure out of watching this. I hope you learned something. Changing these cables is fairly easy. It's not time consuming at all if you know what to do ahead of time. But anyway, this is Brian, the Big South Boys, reminding you to live big, live southern, and live outdoors. Until we meet again, guys, have a good one.